So writing for the Paper Plane series has been really interesting and very satisfying for me as a writer. That when I was learning French and reading French, that there was always a sense with translations and things that you weren't quite, I don't know how to describe it, but as my French got better, I never really felt I was reading something. I wasn't quite getting in touch with it. It was maybe, if you're trying to read Camus as an English person, it's quite a challenge, and yet the things that had been made easier, you also felt were a bit patronising. So the concept of Paper Planes, of writing original fiction for French people with really good English, was one that interested me a lot. And I found writing it, because I think writers quite often they waffle, they put in the stuff that they write too much. The writers always write too much, and that's where wonderful editors come in. Is editors cut out the rubbish. What is good about writing these books is that I'm very aware that the plot is everything. That if it's not interesting, if it's not moving as in pace, people are going to be bored, and it's going to be tough for them. So you've got to provide something that is, if you like, the essence of a story. It's got to really have heart to it. There isn't any room for the time-wasting sentences that you don't really want to read. Just write it really well, really hard and fast. And it relates for me to when I was studying Hemingway, and English writers especially, I think, tend to add in lots of stuff that you don't really need. And then I came to Hemingway, and it was just nuggets. His stories were so hard and fast, and I knew exactly where I was, and it was really exciting. And so it's pulled in those elements of writing for me, of really cutting out the stuff you don't need, and really just trying to keep a good story moving. So that's been really satisfying.